Did you ever wonder how your smartwatch can track your heart health? Not all people, especially the health-conscious ones, know that a smartwatch can monitor the user's health alongside their physical activities. In fact, if your watch is a smart one, it can do anything from getting a coffee to dealing with your messages. Let's talk about 7 core facts about HRV that will not only change your relationship with your smart devices, but also fascinate you immensely. Explore the true value of HRV related to heart health. The process how the difference in time between each of the heartbeats is measured using smartwatches. The influence of HRV score on your health status, and the way your personal HRV data can be interpreted. Are you excited to have your smartwatch at the peak of its possibilities and be the captain of your body's ship? Shall we proceed and examine it and HRV monitoring and find the real deal together? Key takeaways. HRV is an important index of your heart's adaptability and your overall health, as well as your fitness. Fitness bands incorporate modern detectors for real-time HRV measurements. They've been fitted with motion sensors to make sure that you can do things like buy coffee, send texts, and even do a whole workout. Your HRV baseline, i.e., the respective reference point of HRV, is crucial for valid interpretation of data and process-related changes over time. Factors, among them stress, the quality of your sleep, and for some women, even the menstrual cycle influence HRV. In general, the association between a higher HRV score and better health is a trend, although it is necessary to remember that there are individual differences too. Nonetheless, monitoring HRV with the help of a smartwatch is highly beneficial. However, it has obstacles that need to be overcome, like supporting professional medical help. Understanding heart rate variability. The measure of heart rate variability, HRV, is an interesting and important indicator of the functioning of the body's autonomic nervous system. It is not the speed of your heartbeats, but rather the very small differences in time between each beat that it represents. The science behind HRV. Your heart rate variability, HRV, is a measure of the ratio of activity between your sympathetic, fight or flight, should I stay or should I escape, and parasympathetic, rest and digest nervous systems. As done by high HRV, generally symbolizes the great cardiovascular fitness and the capacity of your body to resist stress likewise. Why HRV matters? We measure HRV just like a predicate. It is an entire reflection of what is happening in your body. It has been found that HRV can be a predictor of research has been proved that heart health, stress levels, recovery condition, and sleep quality. HRV versus heart rate. Heart rate is the cardiovascular rate in which the heart beats per minute. To the contrary, HRV is the variation within those beats. This tiny difference gives an abundance of insight on how your body is the nimble or sluggish in response to one or the other situations. HRV as a health marker. Physicists refer to HRV as one of the most non-invasive, reliable pre-manifest of the short-term complexity of complex systems. It is a convenient number that can guide you to making healthy choices about your life and be a lifesick. How Smart Ring measure HRV. BKBUOT Smart Ring tracks and analyzes a host of metrics, including your heart rate variability, HRV, blood oxygen rate, body pressure, respiratory rate, and skin temperature, along with duration of sleep, movement, sleep efficiency, sleep stability, and sleep stages, to give you an overall sleep score. BKBUOT now tracks your HRV variations hourly during the entire night, instead of just once at one particular period of the night. This infinite reviewing lends to greater precision and furnishes you with a more complex health insight of both the previous day's stress impact and the prep work done by the body to gear up for the upcoming day. What BKBUOT offers you in the form of HRV metrics is as follows. Average HRV, your average HRV obtained over the night's entirety. Max, HRV, your highest HRV value obtained over the whole night. How smartwatches measure. HRV. Smartwatches have changed the way we monitor our health. Today, they can measure heart rate variability, HRV, as well. These tiny gadgets use advanced technology to track this important health metric. Photoplethysmography, PPG, technology. The majority of smartwatches are equipped with PPG sensors, and the HRV measures through them. These optical sensors shine light on the skin and detect changes in blood volume accompanying each heartbeat. The time that passes between them is then used to calculate HRV. Continuous monitoring. Smartwatches can now look over heart rate variability around the clock without the need for the regular and specific time of the conventional HRV tests, and no such tools are required. Modern HRV smartwatches help assess the user's HRV patterns throughout the day and throughout the night. Nighttime measurements. HRV monitoring was introduced and became possible with the help of smart devices, such as Garmin and Oura Ring. The reason for this is that sleeping makes our bodies more stable, thus the readings can be even more precise, than usual. So at the time of the night watch, our bodies are in relative relaxation to the point of better leading the diagnostic process further. Data processing and analysis. When the initial set of data is saved, smartwatches undertake meta-analysis with the use of more advanced algorithms so that they obtain more reliability. Namely, these algorithms remove the 24H record noise effect and use different heart rate variability, HRV indices, such as RMSSD, root mean square of successive differences, and SDNN, standard deviation of NN intervals. Integration with other health data. HRV monitoring in smartwatches is not dealing with HRV alone. It is very common for creative devices that track sleep quality. Sensing might be amplified by data that reveals their physical fitness and stress levels to serve as a measure of their health status. Accuracy of smartwatch HRV monitoring. Accuracy compared to medical devices. Smartwatch HRV monitoring has been developing rapidly, but it is not as accurate as ECG devices used by medical experts. Investigations demonstrate that besides monitoring favorite consumer smartwatches like Apple Watch and BK Watt, which can capture HRV trends with a reasonably high degree, they also have 0.7 and 0.8 correlation coefficients to the respectively measured ECG parameters. Using HRV for health and fitness, heart rate variability, HRV, represents a very powerful tool that can be used for health and fitness to reach the best possible point of performance. By tracking your HRV, you can make the right decisions about what you will do for the day, as well as how you will conduct your daily training programs. Tailoring your exercises. A high HRV is a sign that your workout should be intense. According to researchers, people with high HRV in most cases have a healthy heart besides a well-functioning body. Hence, choosing HIIT workout sessions for the time being, including longer exercises and gym visits, can be good ideas in those cases. If you want a strong heart, you have to improve your cardiovascular as well as your muscle strength exercises. High-intensity interval training, HIIT, strength training with heavier weights, and sessions of a long run or a bike trainer workout shall go fast at moderate temperature. When your HRV is low because of stress or overwork, go for the less intense ones. Yoga or stretching, light cardio or walking, and active recovery exercises. Balancing rest and recovery. HRV, among other things, surely predicts when your body requires rest. If you find out a constant HRV, plan to sleep and relax first on your priority list, lower intensity of your workout, and change your diet by reducing junk food and drinks and drinking more water to stay hydrated. Optimizing your schedule. Include HRV monitoring to your daily activities. Check out your HRV right after you wake up daily. Modify the duration of your daily activities based on outcomes, and log the trends in HRV over time to see repeating patterns. Stress management. HRV detects the consequences of the stress response to the body. The details can help you to recognize triggers in your daily life. Incorporate stress management through few effective ways and check out results of your different methods of managing your stresses. If you make use of HRV as a primary data source for decision-making on health and fitness, you can thus develop a more holistic and effective wellness model that integrates different aspects of your life. HRV and stress management. One of the most effective ways to deal with everyday stress is through HRV biofeedback. When HRV is low, it is usually a sign of the body having to cope with stress. This is usually due to work-related stress, lack of sleep, or perhaps physical training that is too intensive. Using HRV to identify stress. HRV data can really help you to be aware of those times when you are most stressed and before they become exhausting. A sudden large decrease in HRV might imply that you are overexerting yourself and need to back off a bit. Stress-reducing techniques. If you become aware that your HRV level is decreasing, then the following are some of your alternative stressful management methods. Deep breathing exercises, meditation or mindfulness practices, light physical activity, such as walking in the park, and sleep and relaxation as the most important activities. The feel-good effect. Throughout the implementation of these strategies, you will probably find yourself with an elevated HRV. This is usually followed by a more relaxed and in control feeling. Keep in mind, the main goal here is not to get rid of stress altogether, but to find the right balance for you.